Day 38 of the vlog. I'm still trying to go strong. Still got one day to catch up, but this one I'm just gonna make it a little short and sweet. But just today, this is homecoming week at our school, and ASB leadership has developed a series of spirit days, and I've so far been a part of all of them. So Monday was pajama day, and I wore pajama pants and what did I wear? I wore like old school flip flops that like slides and pink slipper socks, and kind of brought my Idaho Vandal snuggie. Tuesday was that the wacky hair day? No, that was yesterday. Tuesday was tropical day. Oh, and have like just wore a typical throwback like shirt that has floral pattern and things like that on it. Didn't really go too all out on that one this year. Yesterday was Wacky Hair Day, where you get to see the disgusting hairdo I did. And today's throwback. So I got to break out the old Letterman's jacket from Lake City High School, where I went to school and played football. So thanks, Mom and Dad, for spending $500 on that Letterman's jacket that I wore for 2 years in high school, and now every once in a while on one of these homecoming theme days. I think the big piece is just engage, right? Like, I've talked before, and we had Michelle Omar on before, about building community with your students and building relationships and rapport. And that's one thing that I've always, just from the very first time I taught, like people have said, like, you have such strong relationships with students. Well, like, it's sustained. How do you sustain any relationship? How do you build trust in any relationship, right? Like, you have to find connections, and you have to maintain those connections, and just build and build and build and constantly. And this is one of those ways that I do it, is by participating in the days. Not everybody does it, but I do. And then kind of go hand in hand in that is, you got to ask yourself, how many extracurriculars have you gone to as a teacher to support students? Now, this is a tough one, especially if you're starting to have a family and have children, because that's priority. But I always try to make sure I make it out to at least one of the events that my students are participating in. So if they play lacrosse, I'll try to make it out to one lacrosse game. If they're in the school play, I'll try to make it out to one showing of the play, different things like that. And sometimes I don't always meet that goal, but I definitely want to maintain a presence where my students see that I value them, not just for the time that they're in my classroom, but truly value them as humans and as people that are multifaceted and able to engage. So, when you have the opportunity to connect with students, dress up, make fun of yourself, be goofy. It's all okay. They'll love you all the more for it. And then try to, as much as possible, for each person that's different, get out and see what your students are doing outside of the classroom and support them in that. And those relationships are just going to continue to grow. So we'll see you next time. Happy homecoming week, everyone.